Katie, let's talk about the politics of this. Your group was founded on the frustration, even anger of suburban women against Donald Trump, right? And for a lot of them, the fight was exhausting. You and I talked about the fact that some of them had to step away for a while because they were so exhausted. Has the abortion issue re-energized that critical voting bloc?
There's no question about it. This was never just about Trump. This is about extremism, and suburban women don't like it. Whether it is these total abortion bans, whether it's book bans, whether it's arming teachers, you know, the suburban women I know are not even seeing this as a partisan election anymore. It's about chaos versus common sense. It's about extremism versus just being a mainstream mom, just being an American. So I think that we're going to see the consequences of what is happening all across this country to be huge in November. You know, in Kansas, the people had a chance to speak. In Indiana, the legislature, seeing what the people would say if they let the people speak, they said, we're not going to let them. We are going to mandate and force this all-out abortion ban on the people. And it's only making women madder. And it's so deeply personal. I'm so glad you played the clips of those legislators, those women legislators in Indiana speaking to this issue. It is so deeply personal. This is a visceral issue. It impacts all of us personally, our daughters, our children, everyone in our lives. And we're speaking up in personal ways, and we're talking to our friends about it. We're talking to our networks. And yeah, there may have been some exhaustion after Trump, but we know that for the sake of our kids and for our communities, we gotta set that aside. And you saw that energy come out in Kansas, and you're gonna see it come out all across this country as Republicans just become more and more chaotic and more extreme.
Katie, we don't have a lot of time, but I do want to ask you about the second part of this, which is that suburban women have a lot of economic impact as well, right? A lot of them, they control a lot of money that gets spent. Are we going to see them use that? Are they paying attention to the corporations that are taking action, depending on what's happening in their individual state legislatures?
You know, it's so interesting to me because politicians in Indiana, these Republican politicians, seem to think that they can get away with ignoring the people, women, voters, just fine. Corporations know that they can't. We are their customers. And you're right about the purchasing power of suburban women. We control the household budget, and that's going to hit their bottom line. So they are very aware that we're making those decisions and acting accordingly. And yeah, we're paying attention. Just like the governor of Indiana he did sign this abortion ban in the dead of night in the middle of August, hoping no one would notice. Guess what? We noticed. And corporations know we're watching too. So Eli Lilly, let's see more of it all across the country. Let's see it, companies step up and represent and recognize and show that you're listening to us and that you don't want to lose us as customers. Republicans are going to lose us as voters. Let's see if they make a smarter decision.